sincere to you. My heart is pure and my intentions are true.
It is not your heart. I am worried about this work with a completely different organ. You may be a butler and an educated man, but you still are a man.
Blanche, your words get me here. Have I not told you from the first day that you were the only one?
There's no way of me knowing this. While I'm here working away at Miss Henderson's house, like the one Fitzwilliam's abode, I have no way of knowing.
Your
I'm sure
words.
there are ladies there.
Your words are like arrows cutting deep into my heart. All the other girls are merely chicken. You're a beautiful swan.
Swan, huh?
A beautiful swan.
Honestly, I wish I had more time with you. Honestly, I do. But my niece is hosting a call for tea this afternoon, and there is too much to do around the place.
A gentleman caller, you say?
Yes, and Mr. Dawkinson or Dickinson?
Well, I doubt that my master will fancy that at all.
And pray, what has your master to do with my mistress chooses to be king?
There are some things maids aren't being told that butlers are.
Such as?
For example, that Miss Hanna Handerson's guardian agreed to a wedding between her and my master, Baron Fitzwilliam.
No, I had no idea.
Probably a good thing too. You would have gone out and told everyone.
I would have not. So what did take place?
Well, it's not up to me, but from what I gather, my master is keen to go through with it as soon as possible. Miss Hanna, I believe, turns 21 months from now, and the arrangement would be off.
Why?
Dear girl, the guardian can only represent Miss Hanna if she's of age. Once she turns 21, she can jolly well marry whomever she pleases.
And what's wrong with that? I wonder.
It'd be a pity, wouldn't it? She loses that ladyship and loses that beautiful dowry her late father had left her.
You men only think about material things. I am more disillusioned by your approaches now than I ever was before.
Oh, what material concerns can a poor man have? If I love for love.
Regardless, our butler is equally furious with me.
You tell him also to keep his eyes and hands off you if he wants to keep them.
Mr. Beaker is 75.
All the more reason to keep his eyes and hands. He will need them to take the medicine.
Goodbye, Mr. Whimsical again.
Blanche, who could say no to you?
You could.
No.
My lady, what color are your eyes? I think I will let you guess. They're blue. You're mistaken. They're green. I bet Duke is mistaken. They are certainly not green. I'm saying I cannot marry the color of my own eyes. They're the color of an April sunrise over the Amazon River, complete with a tropical mist and mysterious animals love us from a distance. They are the color of land to a captain who has spent 6 months at sea. They're the color of eternity in a day, after which life is no longer necessary. Green? Nay, they are so much more than green.
Oh, Mrs. Dickinson, you do have a way with words.
And I would love to, when you're quite ready for it, have my way with you.
Young Mistress Hanna, I must practice! The gentleman is taking too many liberties!
Shush, Nanny! How dare you make public spectacle of us?
Yours is a sweet and unsuspecting heart, so I cannot but concur with your vigilant protector. Young girls of exceptional beauty, let alone a singularly pulchritudinous angel like you, must beware today more than ever.
You're right about that, Mistress Dickinson. There are too many loose young gentlemen out there, seducing innocent girls and then leaving them like an old rug in disgrace and torment.
Well, I've never heard of such thing. Surely no one will commit a deed as wild as that.
Yours is a kind and gentle soul to think that, but I fear it is all true. There are men of there who almost look upon it as a sport.
Shocking.
Disgraceful! They deserve a whip on their back if you ask me.
Severe, but understandable. I don't like to talk about it, but I, too, am looking for a young deviant who has treated my niece most dishonor.
No.
I fear so. He made her sneak out of her parents' abode,
noble man.
I must admit, Mr. Dickinson seems to be a very agreeable young gentleman.
Oh, and so handsome too, isn't he, Nanny?
Miss, it is hardly my position to judge the looks of young gentlemen.
Well, I should take that as a yes, Nanny.
Miss Hanna should know such thing.
Well, regardless, I think he's the most handsome. And I dare say question the face of anyone who would disagree.
I did not say I disagree. I do merely like to remind you that there are some topics that are not discussed in polite circles. My most adored Miss Henderson, Hanna, I tore myself away from urgent business in the city, feeling that it has just been too long since I saw you last.
My dear Lord Fitzwilliam, but that was the day before yesterday.
I would have sworn it was 100 years ago.
Well, you do flatter me.
Miss Spence, I take it your health serves you very well. Very well, your lordship. Half a pint of yogurt each day, you know. Oh, I didn't know, actually. It is a shame I missed your visitor, and I saw his carriage pulling away.
Oh, it is a shame. You would have liked Mrs. Dickinson. A very pleasant young gentleman.
Mrs. Dickinson, you say? I can't say I know the name.
Oh, he's from the city too, but he had to go away on an urgent business.
A young businessman from London, you say? It is rather strange I would not know the name. I believe he said he lived in Kensington Square. A Mr. Dickinson of Kensington Square.
Excuse me, my lord, may I steal a minute of your time?
Certainly, Wycliffe. You will be so kind as to excuse me for a second.
My lord, I got a very good look at the carriage from where I was sitting as it was driving away.
Is it familiar to you?
My lord, I could recognize it in the middle of the night.
Speak, man. Whose is it?
It belongs to my former employer, Baron Darcy Popplewhite.
Popplewhite? Wycliffe, I swear to you here and now, if that scoundrel ever ends up within my arms as leg, I will not be held responsible for my actions.
All due respect, my lord, but I think you should focus all of your efforts on containing the effects that Baron must have left on Miss Henderson. For all of his negative traits, he does have a way with first sex, and you stand too much to lose.
Popplewhite stands to lose his beastly life if he ruins my engagement.
Sir, I wouldn't wait longer with the wedding. The longer you take, the more time he has to put his leg through the door.
You're quite right, Wycliffe. Quite right. Miss Hanna, darling, I shall be as straightforward to you as only a man in love, true love can be. I want to marry you next Saturday at St. Paul's Cathedral. Oh, young Miss Henderson, such joyful news!
Nanny, I've told you once already, but it seems like I have to repeat myself. I do not like being made public spectacle of.
I beg your pardon, Miss Hanna, but I have been dreaming of this day since you were just a baby. And I've been dreaming of this day since I first laid my eyes on you. Say yes and make me the happiest man in the world. How do you mean?
You are right that it is not your place to criticize. I shall be in my room, and I do not wish to be disturbed. Oh, Miss Hanna!
Brother Reginald, it's been a while. I know, I've been busy. Too busy to visit your sister for half an hour. That's not busy, that's inconsiderate. I have not come here for a lesson in social relations. Thank you. I need your help. Typical. What is? You only think of me when there is something that I could do for you. And have you ever wondered that there was something you could have done for me? We are no longer children, Angela. What I have for you is essentially a business proposition. You have 2 minutes. You know Miss Hanna Handerson, I take it. Know her? Yes, but don't ask me whether I like her or not. That is besides the point. Then you know, surely, that she is the heiress to the Henderson fortune. I know it all too well. Just like I know you want to marry her only in order to obtain her money. Oh, you girls in your romantic novels. A marriage is a business contract. Why sign it if you don't get anything out of it?
But what about love?
Love! It's a silly word that silly girls give meaning to. And then hardworks like Popplewhite come along and take advantage of it. Popplewhite? What about Popplewhite? It is he that I need your help with. I have been led to understand that he's making advances on Hanna. He what? He called on her the other day in a bloody insolent attempt to ruin my engagement.
Well, we can't have that, can we?
That is precisely what I need your help with.
I see. Let me think for a second.
Cousin Angela, I saw the most amazing broken Oxford shoe today. Oh, I did not know you had company.
Cousin Pamela, darling, don't you remember my brother Reginald?
Reginald. Oh, I really want to come down here often.
Indeed you should. I must say, Cousin Pamela, that I would not recognize you if I were to see you on Oxford Street, looking at frocks. My, oh my, you have grown. Certainly she has. Cousin Pamela is a child no more. And I don't believe that I had the pleasure of meeting your friend, cousin. Surely not another grown-up cousin of mine.
No, I do not believe you have met. Cousin Reginald, this is a very good friend of mine. It's actually Tripper. Dharma, Cecily, this is my cousin, with Reginald
It is an honor to meet you, Your Lordship.
Miss Trigwell, I shall insist upon you calling me Reginald. I do not like being formal in my own household.
Under one condition only, Your Lordship.
Name it.
That you call me Cecily.
Done and done. Trigwell of Doncaster, you say. Any relation to Arthur Trigwell?
Oh, he is my father, actually.
I didn't know you knew anyone from Doncaster, Reginald. Only by reputation. Mr. Trigwell is one of the most successful businessmen in the entire kingdom.
Well, all I know is that Papa is always on one duty or another and that he takes life, especially money, much too seriously.
Right, Cecily. I have noticed that in many men. But their attractions to money I simply do not know.
Yet you like spending it on Oxford Street frocks.
Well, if you must know, I've been looked. One did not pay to look.
Yes, but didn't you tell me how you wish to go back tomorrow and buy it?
Honestly, Cecily, can't a girl have secrets any longer?
Well, that depends on how well she keeps them.
Regardless, we should really go and get changed for tea. Will we be joining us, Reginald?
Sadly, no. I have a meeting at the club. How long will you be staying with us?
Fortnight, then we're going to the Rijeka.
Excellent. Then perhaps we can have tea already tomorrow.
Oh, I would very much like that, Your Lordship. I'm regretful.
I shall be looking forward to it, Cecily. Pamela, please don't grow any further by tomorrow.
Can't promise you that, Reginald. Ta!
Lovely girl, this Cecily Trigwell, isn't she?
Very much so. Even extremely charming, considering her father's wealth.
Reginald, you are listening, Ruth. Need I remind you that you are engaged to be married?
It is not I who need to remind you, but my fiancée. She might lose her head and run after Popplewhite.
Brother, I just had the most marvelous idea.
I fail to see anything to be happy about.
Oh, well, you seem quite happy talking to Cecily, didn't you?
Yes, I did, but what difference does that make?
It makes all the difference. Just think, if you were interested in Cecily, then Popplewhite would lose his head about her.
Angela, the last thing I need is that bloody Popplewhite stealing another girl that I fancy.
Reginald, you were never too smart. Is it the Duchess of Winchester trying to pass the ball the day after tomorrow?
She is, yes. I shall try my hardest not to attend. I would not bear to see Hanna after our encounter this afternoon.
So Hanna is going. Good. You will go into take Cecily.
And ruin the last chance I have of marrying Hanna by making her jealous. Have you lost your mind, sister?
On the contrary, I found it.
Prove it.
Soon after you arrive, you will excuse yourself from Cecily's company on some pretense, leaving her all alone at the ball, a sitting duck for a lion like Darcy.
I think I see where this is going.
I'll make sure that Hanna sees Darcy hurling himself at Cecily.
And she will see for herself that he's a bloody hyena.
And naturally, she will accept your proposal without much ado.
Sister Angela, that's brilliant.
Why, thank you. My only fear is that Cecily, a girl of much excitement, might fall for Darcy's approaches.
I say let her.
Reginald, she's our cousin's friend.
One thing is well known about Cecily's father. He is as ruthless as he is rich. If he catches Popplewhite sniffing around after his daughter, I would not like to be in his Italian leather boots.
Oh my, well, it will be my duty to make sure that Darcy falls in love with someone else. We do not want to see anyone badly hurt.
I don't care what you do as long as I get what I want. I will go presently and let the Duchess know that we are coming.
Just put him on a piano over there, or anywhere for that matter. I have more important things on my mind now. Lunch? What are you doing tomorrow evening? Oh no, Miss, I couldn't. Why not? It's just a man's ball after all. You will have to select only one of them, say nothing but laugh at their jokes, while I'm talking to the other one. Miss, I'm not cut out for fancy balls or highbrow company. As you said, I'm just a common girl. Nonsense, Mash. You are a stunner. And I'm absolutely sure that this will work out just beautifully. I'm not sure about this at all, Miss. Yes, you are. Come, let's have the current masks.
The morning post has arrived, sir.
Ah, good.
Ah, sweet Melanie. And this one would be, if I'm not mistaken, Alberta? Correct, sir. Ah, young Regina, how predictable. And Tiffany, good old Tiffany. Oh, that must be Rudolph again.
One has to admit that he's very persistent, sir.
He's the Royal Mail's best customer. Next one, Peach. Peach, I can't say I recognize this one. Open it.
It is from the Duchess of Winchester, sir, inviting you to tonight's mass ball.
Finally! I was getting afraid that I would have to miss this opportunity.
Opportunity, sir?
Peach, you have been with me many years, and we have been through a number of predicaments together.
I'm very happy I could have been of assistance in some of them.
Good lad. But this girl could change the law.
I take it you're talking about Miss Henderson.
I am, Peach, yes. I have no secrets from you. And you know, I have no good one to marry and live what you might call an exemplary life.
Hardly, sir, but your lifestyle did reap different rewards.
Indeed it did. But, Hannah, she could be the big turn. A girl like her doesn't come along twice in a lifetime.
Miss Henderson is particularly pleasing to the eye, sir.
She is, yes. But that is not your most outstanding quality. There are plenty of beautiful girls in London. Trust me, I know.
And I trust that most of them know you too.
Quite. But I'm not getting any younger, and the way I see it, it is better to have one girl with a huge bundle of money than a huge bundle of girls with £1 in their pocket each. Girls alone will not pay the bills each.
Very true, sir. Will you try to make your intentions known to the girls tonight at the ball?
It would be the most opportune time for that boring Count Fitzwilliam around. Won't be long until my true identity is revealed to her.
Will Lord Fitzwilliam be attending the ball too?
It would be a miracle if it didn't. Forsooth, it is the only bit of excitement against his dreary little life.
Don't you think it would be hard to get a private audience from Miss Henderson while Lord Fitzwilliam is passing around?
That beach is where you come.
I do, sir.
Of course you do. Come along. I wish to be on time.
Scarlet. Of course, miss. If you care to follow me, miss. You don't mind, Cecily, dear, do you?
Oh no, I'll take this time to try and ask.
And may I be so bold as to inquire about your identity?
Oh, I'm Cecily Trigger of Doncaster, and I'm visiting my cousins in London.
Doncaster? I can't say I know much about Doncaster. Is it a nice town?
Oh, rather. You see, it is very old. Well, beach, gray hair, but looks like we've arrived too early.
On the contrary, sir, I think we're right on time.
Why?
Look over there. That's Mr. Spence, then Annie. Therefore, the young lady next to her must be Miss Hanna. This is an ideal opportunity for you to get a couple minutes alone with her.
You're right, Beach. It is them. How wonderful. You go distract Mrs. Spence if I can go chat.
Consider that.
And the food is different from here, but also very good.
Oh, I would absolutely love to try some.
Excuse me, Mr. Spence, but may I see the minutes of your time?
Of course, Mr. Beach. How can I help you?
My young niece is quite ill, and I know you aided the young girls in the past.
Oh, of course. You must tell me what's wrong with her.
It's a private matter. Perhaps over there?
Oh, you'll excuse me, miss.
This moment is like a dream come true.
Pardon me?
A girl standing all by herself in a marble mansion, much like a statue of a Greek goddess. You are the embodiment of my sweetest dreams.
Well, kind sir, I do not know who you are, but I do like what I hear.
Two hearts beating, same beat, when all of a sudden, young lovers meet.
That is the most romantic thing I've ever heard.
One of my own.
You write poetry.
When you're around, I live.
So everyone tells me that I must have broken the world record of white roses, but I don't know what to believe. I mean, who knows how many roses they use elsewhere? For all I know, they may eat roses in Zanzibar.
Can't say I know where Zanzibar is.
What a using sense of humor you have! August! How right! Popplewhite, is that you?
No, madame, it is someone else.
What? I don't believe I invited someone else. Can they kill that?
Oh, Pamela, I just met the most amazing man.
Yeah? You must tell me all about it.
Oh, good evening, Duchess. Oh, hello there. Is that you? Oh, what an absolutely lovely frock you have. I would simply love to have a frock like that. But a good friend of mine claims that you never make your frocks. Frocks always make you.
And how very right she is.
Oh, she messed with me. She is my friend after all. And, oh, please tell me, who is this young lady sitting next to you?
Yes. This is a very good friend of mine. Mademoiselle Josephine. She's visiting from France.
Comment allez-vous ce soir, mademoiselle?
Josephine's from Corsica. They speak in a heavy accent.
Corsica? How exciting! Oh, I'm sure Popplewhite would be thrilled to meet her.
Baron Darcy, is he here?
Yes. Shall I introduce you?
Very much like that. But incidentally, has it happened that you have invited Mrs. Dickinson?
What? Monte Charlie, don't believe I know anyone by that name.
beautiful swan.
Well, I don't know about you, Mr. Rick, but I could certainly use strong after tonight.
I know that's the place. Shall we?
Pleasure, Mr.
So, she's all French.
No, she's maiden on household.
Then, who is the girl that Darcy to France?
I do not know, my lady.
Well, I wish I like to leave it.
She will, my lady.
And you're actually a nanny.
I am, that's right.
Well, these Mars balls are becoming very confusing.
It would appear so, my lady.
Mental note. No more Mars balls in the near future. Just straight conservative crumble.
With lots of roses.
With loads of roses. What a wonderful sense of humor you have.
I do?
Wonderful. Well, Annie, since all my butlers are ill or in love, you will have to help me clean this mess up.
Oh, I would absolutely love to. Where shall we start?